Non-Northwood, my job is Head of Legal, and that entails helping all of our offices with any eviction problems, landlord issues with rent arrears, tenants not vacating the property, that sort of thing, recovery of money. It's very important to get the right information at the time of making any decisions with regards to issuing notices or county court proceedings, because regulations change so frequently, and our last change was just October last year, and if you don't act on those regulations, your Section 21 notice, for example, could be invalid. So it's very important to get information before you make any decisions in spending money on court fees, so that that court fee isn't unnecessarily wasted. With guaranteed rent, the landlord has no problem with eviction whatsoever, because that's the problem for Northwood, as in they are the landlord to that tenant. They then have to take all of the proceedings in their name, not the landlord's name. They have no financial outlay, they have no worry, they have no time restraints. It's all down to Northwood. A non-guaranteed rent landlord can also use our services. They're all available for them. They can use it for whichever service they wish, if they just want us to serve a notice or to go right through to court proceedings for them. We offer a hugely discounted service compared to high street solicitors because they are a Northwood landlord. That includes a managed landlord, rent collection landlord and a tenant fined landlord, so it applies to everybody across the board equally. We also will help landlords that are not a Northwood client, so they can also use a discounted service, not quite as heavily discounted as if they are a landlord with Northwood, but it's still a discounted service compared to the high street solicitor. It's extremely important to set a tenancy up from the beginning in exactly the right way, because that will determine what happens at the end of that tenancy. Landlords absolutely need to make sure that they are fully compliant with all legislation, that they understand that legislation if they're going to do that themselves. However, if they do use a service through an agent, for example Northwood, we do have the legal service on the back of every office, so that means that they are always going to be covered whatever which way they want to take. And if there are problems, we're very unique in the fact that because we have a legal department, we can give you hands-on advice immediately rather than having to engage a solicitor's services.